So you guys have um, collected all of your people. You've inspected the wagons.
Yep.
You've looted the bodies. Well, not looted. You guys are the good guys. You don't loot. You
I'm not good, so I will loot.
you redistributed the wealth and have surmised that all the goods are, by all accounts, good and present. You haven't seen any pilferages or anything of that nature, and you have collected um, a prisoner. You've got a bandit who's pretty well beaten up. He fell down a 15-20 foot cliff because he's clumsy, and he beat himself up on the way down. Got tied up, and what is your intent for this guy? Where are you putting him? What are you doing with him?
Guess you'll have to stay in one of the troop carriers with someone keeping an eye on him to make sure he doesn't escape.
Okay, well, it's obvious that he is incapable of making off on his own. He has we'll call it a broken leg from falling down the incline. He's incapacitated, so he's not going to make off under his own power anyway. But you're putting him in the troop trains, tied up with the rest of the guys, and of course, the boss wants to have 100% security from now until you get to the next village, which is in about 15 miles. Because since you got attacked, there's no telling whether or not you'll be attacked again. So, all hands on deck, everyone heads on a swivel, all that good stuff, because you don't know what's out there, obviously.
All right.
Have we questioned this guy?
Are you questioning him?
I don't think we did.
No, there was no. You hadn't done any questioning of this guy. All you did was tie him up and throw him in the back of the wagon,
Okay.
and then cleared out of the area in case there was a counterattack. You guys know what you're doing. You don't want to hang around there any longer than you have to. So where you are right now is you've made sure that your payday is still intact by making sure the goods are intact. Your prisoner is secured, and the wagon train is moving out to the next destination.
Okay.
Does anyone have anything to add or any observations to make or anything like that before we move on?
I guess we can question the guy at the next stop.
Or whatever wagon we throw him in, make sure he's in a wagon with one of us that we could work him over a little bit on the way.
Okay.
I figured since we were the wagon train boss was 100% security, he might want us paying attention to what's going on the outside for the time being.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, well, but since you do have a prisoner, there's got to be at least one person in there. So you guys will be rotating out, and eventually, he calms down a little bit, and you do get a chance to question the prisoner. And who wants to be the one who does the interrogation?
I'll interrogate him. I'll use my my persuasion to see if I can convince him to talk to us about who hired him, where he came from.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, that's not a problem. So you're in the back of the wagon, and go ahead and
roll for persuasion.
make your appropriate roll. So this guy is he's pretty stoic.
Okay.
You know, he's not really saying anything.
Okay. Well, I'll say, look, man. I don't intend any harm. I can't speak for everybody in this wagon train, but I'm not going to harm you while I'm here. So you might as well talk to me. I'm stuck here with you for until we rotate out. So tell me about your compatriots and how y'all got together, who hired you, and obviously you guys were bandits, but you
You know nothing.
all right. Well, I can be stoic too, so I guess we'll sit there in silence, and somebody who's a little less kind than me can deal with you when we switch out.
Bring your worst.
Nah.
You scare me not.
Not trying to scare you, dude. But I'm not going to be here to protect you when somebody else is in here who's not as nice as me. So
He just laughs.
well, enjoy the ride.
I won't be spending much time in the jail. I can tell you that. I've got friends in Aerlynth. They'll let me out quick.
Really well connected in Aerlynth, are you?
You've never been there, obviously.
Not gonna
A
lie,
little coin
first
goes
trip.
a long way.
Hmm.
A little
doesn't.
coin goes a long way.
A little coin, huh? Keep that in mind when we get there. So you're from Aerlynth originally, are you?
I've got nothing to say.
We've been saying a lot for someone who ain't got nothing to say.
And you've been saying a lot and not saying nothing.
Kind of the point of it, right, brother?
Say that again, you cut out.
So it's kind of the point of it, right, brother? But I'm not the one in chains, so. But
We're all in chains at one point or another.
Yeah, well, a little bit of chafing, you get used to it.
I've known some ladies who didn't mind the chains. All right, well, I guess whenever we switch out, hope you're as comfortable then as you are now. So, pleasure talking with you.
Okay, so yeah, at the end of your shift, who is gonna? Does anybody else want to try their luck with this guy?
Or I'll climb in there with him. I'll get in there.
If I try my luck, it's going to be pure intimidation, and I'm not sure you want me to describe the Drow's treatments of punishable offenses.
Yeah, I should have told him, beware the drow.
Yeah, we could. I mean, I could find a whip somewhere, and we can bleed you dry.
Whip him, beat him, call him Edna.
All right.
Get
So
your
we're
feet,
still on the road. We've switched wagons, and now he's with me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you've got a little bit of time
Okay.
before you get to the village, and now, is that your intent to turn them over to the villagers, or are you going to take them all the way to Aerlynth?
Oh, I'm turning him in here if it's on my call.
Well, what does the wagon master want to do? I mean, it's his wagon train.
Yeah.
I mean, he may want to.
And dude says he's connected in Aerlynth, so if he's not lying, it might not do us any good to take him all the way to Aerlynth and turn him over.
All right. So I'm in the back of the wagon with him, and let's see. Do I want to do persuasion? Yeah. I want to do persuasion.
Oh,
Nope. I'm not going to do persuasion. That's perfect.
Look,
I don't even want to pretend anymore. I don't even want to play roll that shit.
dude! As soon as you crawled in the back, he said, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know what you think you can try and get out of me, but I'll fight you no matter how much I'm tied up.
You might as well put the Dragonborn back in here.
Yeah.
Bring back the other man.
It's fine. We'll just take you to the jail, and we'll make sure that we let the jailers know how much information you gave us.
Like I said to the other one, a little coin goes a long way in Ireland.
Oh, how much poison do I have on me?
Are you saying that out loud?
No. I just mumbled it. Oh.
You can say shit like that. I can't.
Well, I got to be careful. I'm not completely neutral. I'm still neutral good, but I mean, it doesn't matter what I really say as the character. I rolled a fucking 1. It's not going to.
Well, that's for persuasion. That's not for intimidation.
All right, lad. Since you don't wish to be persuaded, perhaps I can. Can I roll intimidation after persuasion?
You can roll anything you want.
I think I see where this is going. Oh, look, the same as Grangle. So, lad, here's how this is going down. When we take you to jail, we'll let the jailers know everything you told us, and then we'll let it get around town that you told us everything, and we'll make sure we point you out. And if that doesn't work, well,
You
I am
can't do anything. I've already told you. I know the jailers in Aerlynth. I won't be even spending the night.
Well, that'll
We're
make
not.
it much easier for me to kill you afterwards with a little bit of, I don't know, maybe some poison. You know, the kind that makes you all your muscles just tighten up, and you kind of choke to death on your own vomit. You know, things like that. But hey, good luck. And then I just sit in silence with him the rest of the way too.
Should I just paralyze him and be done with it?
Oh, I could paralyze him. I got a poison kit.
You guys with your neutral good and neutral lawful neutral.
Okay, I'll follow the contract.
Okay, so about that time, the wagon train rolls on into the village and pulls up into the far side of the marketplace, and the wagon master starts giving out orders to take out certain goods and take on certain goods, and there's contracts being passed back and forth, and the typical.
What's been happening in all the
Gears
other
of-
towns that we've gone through?
Well, this is a particular stop where they actually have to do some transfer of goods from one wagon train to another, and they're it's just a typical wheels of commerce here,
Yep.
and so the sergeant comes around and says, "Hey, you want me to get the jailer? You gonna turn this guy over?"
Well, what's the
What are
name
you
of
doing
this?
with this guy?
This little town is not Aerlynth. Apparently, he's connected in Aerlynth, so I don't know if we want to turn him over in Aerlynth. Maybe we'll just leave him here in this little one horse town and see how the jailers treat him here.
Maybe ask the jailer.
Well, as soon as he hears that, his attitude changes. "Oi! You ain't thinking of leaving me here, are you?"
I
Well,
was
as a matter of
thinking
fact-
water, but here works just fine.
"Oh, you can't do that."
And why would that be, my boy?
Well, look. First, let me apologize for my mean words on the road. But these people, they're out to get me.
What would make you say that?
Well, we've kind of stolen the goods from their caravans and not done them a good turn.
Have you now?
They're out for blood.
Well,
If you turn me over to them, they'll kill me.
perhaps you can be a little more communicative and a little more informative for us then. Otherwise, I have no issues with, lawfully speaking, you would be, I would be doing what I'm supposed to do.
You know what? I'm tired of this guy. I'm taking him, and I grab him by the collar, and I start heading him to the jail.
Whoa, hold up, Francis.
No, he's going to jail. I'm taking him to jail. He thinks he can give me sass, and he's not going to have any consequences. He either
So-
tells us what we want to know, or I'm taking him right over to that jail.
Look, I'll answer your questions if you guarantee I get to Aerlynth alive.
Oh, damn it!
Francis?
Always got stipulations. Want to be alive when I get there.
Well, all right. So this is your chance to tell us what we need to know when we get to Aerlynth. So what's the lowdown?
Who's in charge of your bandit camp?
Well, you killed him.
You're telling me we killed every one of the bandits? See,
You
well,
didn't say that. You asked who was in charge, and you killed him.
so
All right.
we didn't
So I
kill all the
think we just
bandits.
give
Where's
you
the bandit
promotion,
camp
no?
at?
Look, I can take you to where we were last, but they'll probably have left by now with the chief dead and all.
All right.
So so the chief is dead. Who was the chief working for? Who's the big boss?
Look, I swear I don't know, but one of the men you killed, Liam, he once told me the chief was a member of something called the Swift Hands. But I don't know what that is.
Is The Swift Hands, you don't know what it is. It sounds like a guild. Is there a guild called the Swift Hands in Aerlynth?
As an assassin, would I know this name, or could I know this name?
Uh,
I'm thinking it's an assassin's group or pickpockets.
You can make a roll for that. I would. What do you think? History?
Yeah, I think that'd be fine.
Me-
Yeah,
See if you have a chance of knowing what that is.
of course I don't.
Nope, you've never heard of him.
Yeah, no, imagine that.
Let's see. Yeah, I've got it. Well, I don't have any buff for history, but I'll roll for it just in case.
How the hell would you know about
Well,
a damn bandit thieves guild as a fucking paladin?
But look, apparently I know something because I rolled a friggin' 19. So
I know.
suck it, bitch.
Well, look,
I know more than you.
I'm gonna be honest. I since you rolled so high, I'm gonna throw you a bone. But he's right. As a paladin, you really wouldn't know much about assassins guilds or anything like that at this stage of your career. But you do remember hearing something somewhere, sometime, maybe in a bar somewhere, on one of your travels, that there was some kind of shadowy guild by the name of the Swift Hands. And while you don't know exactly what they did for a living, you do know that they were quite nefarious.
Okay. Well, that's more than the frickin' thief knew.
I will assassinate your dragonborn ass too. I don't give a damn. See, I'm changing my whole character. I got to now, the way I act.
Is this about the guys who attacked us?
Yes. So
okay, awesome.
We've been interrogating him while you were getting on, and this is where we've got to.
So is this going to be your thing now? Anytime somebody makes you upset, you're just going to threaten to poison them?
if maybe. I mean,
his new shtick.
It obviously, with the rolls, it doesn't fucking work. So it doesn't matter what I call it. I mean, I'm gonna say mean things about you. Oh nope, I'm not. I rolled a 1. Of course not.
At some point, it's got to be effective.
Yeah, it'll be effective on a street urchin that doesn't have any information.
For real.
Well, hey, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
There you go.
All right.
So I communicate what I've overheard in the past to the group about the very nefarious Swift Hands, but I don't know. I don't have any detail.
Sounds like a prostitute.
Swift Hands is a prostitute. All right.
Sounds like a prostitute club.
Would that be the Swift Handy?
Oh, there you go.
The Swift Hand Maidens. That's the what do they call that? Not the fraternity, but the sorority.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I just thought it was the name of the brothel.
There we go. That's the word I was looking for.
And of course, you can tell that the DM is currently writing all this down because he's real quiet. He's like, "Ooh, that's a good idea."
Like that.
I'm just.
Welcome to the Swift Handy.
I'm trying to mute myself a little bit so that I don't overwhelm your recording with my uncontrollable laughter. Oh.
Shit.
Yeah, so this guy is just clueless. Well, he says he's clueless about what he knows about the Swift Hands, and you think you've heard something once a long time ago about these guys, but you don't remember exactly what.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's lying?
Yeah, because how can you work
You
for
may.
these guys? Damn it.
Not so good.
Yeah, well, as far as you can tell, this guy believes what he's telling you, that he does not know who the boss worked for. But it's obvious from what he's telling you that he was he's a brigand. He's a thief who likes to work in groups to ambush wagon trains.
Oh, so he's like paid help. Okay.
Okay. Well,
Look, I took up with the band about 3 seasons ago, and I'm just a drifter. I needed the coin.
Where'd you go to meet them? How'd you find them?
Well, one day I was in one of the nameless towns along the seacoast, and in some nameless tavern somewhere, someone said they needed some help, and I'm not above cutting some throats or doing what needs to be done to put food in my belly.
Have you heard of a man named Fred the Rat in Aerlynth?
Ferd the rat.
Ferd the Rat.
I know Ferd,
Ah, so.
the drunken sot. For 2 coins, he'll tell you a tale.
How about you don't get 2 black eyes and you can tell the tale?
I hand him 2 copper.
I'll take the black eyes. Just don't turn me over to the villagers.
well,
Can I do a
Would you be willing to
deception
take
check?
us to Ferd the Rat when we get to Aerlynth?
Ferd the rat will find you. If he thinks he can get a few coins from you, he'll find you. He's
What
a
is-
drunken sot. Look in any of the cheapest taverns in town. He'll be in one of them.
give us a description of him so we'll know him when he finds us.
He stinks like the sewer. He's about 5 feet tall and looks like a rat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was he a halfling?
Out of character, real quick. Did we establish that he was kind of a rat folk or something like that?
No.
That Ferd the rat was part of the rat folk.
I think there's a race of similar.
raffle.
Well,
No, that wasn't. We haven't.
that has
established
not been established, so it could be true. It might not be true.
Smells like a sewer, looks like a rat. Aye, does this guy have a tail?
I don't know him that well.
Okay. No,
Although I think this other friend of yours here, he might be into that.
He's been cured of sheep.
I was
I have
talking
been.
about you.
I'm fixing to dot this Joker's eyes.
Two black eyes here.
Well, I'm going to walk away. You do what you feel like you got to, but I think we should not turn him over since he's a little bit of information here. Although,
I don't know. He cuts throats for a living. Did it himself.
well,
I thought he just let go.
I will.
Oh, yeah, hey.
I will defer to you guys.
hey,
I think the villagers will have fun with them.
I mean, it wasn't my contract to bring him over.
Right. Yeah, that we have no need to bring him to Aerlynth,
Aerlynth. Mm-mm.
but could let's see. said he could tell us a tale for a couple coins. And if we take him to Aerlynth, then
Right. He said that Ferd would tell you a tale for a couple of coins to get something to drink.
I see.
I handed him 2 copper, so
I misunderstood him.
That's what I thought he said as well.
Well,
No. When you were asking about Ferd the rat, he said Ferd the rat is a drunken sot. He'll tell you a tale for a couple of coins to get something to drink.
okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
um,
That's why I said I was going to dot his eye, give him 2 black eyes.
all right, so let's confer here. What do we want to do with this dude? Obviously, he's not part of our contract, but any chance that he might be able to, we might be able to convince him to be a guide for us in Aerlynth.
Do we trust him?
Well, I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him, but
I just hate for him to get us in trouble. Maybe he's stolen from
Yeah, you missed this part.
half traveler.
He said that when when we get to Aerlynth, he knows the jailers and they would let him out. So we won't get in trouble for turning him into the jailers or just doing whatever we want with him.
Hey, y'all, I'll be right back.
Question for the wagon master: does the wagon master care what we do with him? So far, he hasn't seemed to.
No, the both the sergeant and the wagon master have basically said, look, if you get rid of him, that's fine. If you take him to Aerlynth, he's your responsibility, and you'll be held accountable for any trouble that he causes you or causes the wagon train.
Okay. Well, we could try to take him to Aerlynth and see if he will be useful.
say what? I'll make him this offer. You got a broken leg. Somebody with a broken
I know.
leg is not going to fare too well. A brigand with a broken leg is not going to fare too well. If we can heal you, will you be a trustworthy guide for us in Aerlynth?
Of course I will.
All right, I want to see if he's lying. Can I tell if he's lying?
I don't know. Can you?
Probably not.
That's insight.
Nope, you can't.
Ah, there it is. There's my 1 high roll. Does he
Yeah,
appear to be lying?
It's pretty obvious that he is not someone who can be trusted.
No.
I don't think a low insight roll would have gotten you a different answer.
Well, I rolled a 21, so and he's still
So-
ain't worth a shit.
He's a liar. He's a dirty, nasty liar and a cutthroat.
Of course he is. What do you expect?
All right.
Yeah.
He tried to kill you guys to steal your stuff.
What's your name?
My name is Llewellyn.
Llewellyn?
Llewellyn.
Is that like a boy named Sue?
Llewellyn.
What do we want to do? Do we want to keep him and take him to Aerlynth and basically just let him go, or
Say leave him here with the villagers.
I thought we had a deal.
I think we should trust him and take him to Aerlynth.
Very well. I have a bad feeling about him.
This is your contract.
The only thing
I'm going to
is-
go back to the where all the to the to the wagon master and make sure everything is going exactly where they belong.
Right.
We're gonna keep him tied up.
Still got a broken leg.
Oh, we ain't got the Aerlynth yet. Yeah, he's still tied up. The goddess wanted to know if he was tied up. So.
What is she like? Tied up bad boys?
Yeah, he's still tied up, and all the goods are secured, and the wagon master says, "Time to head on out."
Well, let's get it rolling.
All right. So one of us will be in the wagon with him at all times.
Sorry, I'm back for good now.
All right. We decided to take his sorry ass with us.
All right, that works.
And he is visibly relieved as you leave this fish-smelling village behind. And you take off, and a few hours later, without incident, in late afternoon, you cross the bridge over the Runnymede River and get onto the north-south road and enter the city of Aerlynth from the north. And I don't know if you guys can see the picture here.
Yeah.
Yep.
There it goes.
So, yeah. So,
It's a rather metropolitan-looking place.
yes. Aerlynth is a grand city. Let me just get to it.
Damn.
Wait, did Golem show up?
As you approach the city, you can see that it's situated strategically on a coastal plain, adjacent to a protected bay, and it is obviously the hub for numerous caravan routes. It's a medium-sized city by your experience, and it's also the capital of the kingdom of Aerlynth. You can see the royal castle, which sits across an estuary from the main part of the city, and it overlooks the old town, and it's separated from the town by the river. The city is surrounded by rolling hills and forests, which go on for many leagues, and it is you see a prosperous and bustling city in the throes of progress. There's merchants and traders, artisans and laborers, all busy, carpenters and surveyors, masons, brewers, tailors, and night soil men, all looking for opportunities to earn a purse full of the king's coin. You pass through the city gates. They're impressive, iron, double doors and portcullises. They stand wide open, guarded by a squad of soldiers in the royal livery, and the guards, by your observation, they are observant and professional, but they in no way harass or molest anyone as they enter and leave the city. Obviously, adventurers are not uncommon here, even those from foreign lands. You can see people from all over the kingdoms, all over the world, have congregated here. They're making their way in and out, and the caravan routes all converge in the marketplace in the city center, which is chaotic with activity. As you arrive, you can see that a caravan from Waterdeep has just come through, and the plaza is crowded with clerks and guards, horses and grooms. Curious children are darting between the wagon wheels, and merchants are hawking their wares, calling out to anyone and everyone to buy something and spend their money. And everywhere you can see goods from far off lands, brightly colored fabrics from Aquilonia, intricately worked brass and silver from Exandria. The air is thick with delicious aromas of strange foods, famous sweetbreads from Nuon, and exotic perfumes from far off Pagana. There's even one stall that claims to have some of the intoxicating spices from the city of Sanctuary, which some have heard is located on the edge of the Rankin Empire. And not far away, you can see what looks like a massive chunk of misshapen white stone surrounded by precarious platforms. And it soon becomes clear that this is a statue in progress of being carved. A half dozen craftsmen climb over the scaffolding, chipping off bits of stone here and there with utmost care. You can make out the rudimentary shape of a man standing, arms akimbo, chest out, one knee raised, as if resting his foot on a vanquished foe.
And Morgan?
And your caravan comes to a wagon, goes to work with the papers, giving the things that basically unloading the goods. He's doing his inventory. His purchasers are doing theirs, and for all intent and purposes, your work is done. And the sergeant says that once the complete inventory has been tallied, you can come back in the morning and you will be paid.
Okay.
Carquin, are you going to hang out here and
Yes.
make sure everything goes well?
This is my contract. Yes. Until I get paid, I am still underneath. I found myself underneath oath.
All right.
Well, that's not a problem. You
Interesting.
can you can sleep underneath the wagon if you so desire, but you can't be inside because that's not your property.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's going into a secure building? All the material is going inside a secured office space?
They are going to the people who purchased them.
Oh, okay. After pretty much doing one last inventory check, I will be heading off.
Good.
Are you going to turn that guy into one of the nearest jailers?
Nope. I'm gonna heal him
Francis?
first. I'm
Well, we
sorry,
haven't-
can't you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. We said we was gonna heal him, so
Well, we asked him if he would be a truthful guide for us, and we got the feeling that we can't trust this guy as far as we can throw him.
well, that's
Well,
true.
we promised to bring him here alive. I say there's a guard there that they can deal with bandits the way they're supposed to.
Well, that's what we already know. Apparently, he knows the jailers, but
Oh,
And,
yeah, he did say that. So we
so the question is, do we want to maintain him as a prisoner, see if we can squeeze some more information out of him, or what do we
I
want
think
to
that
do?
if we keep holding him too long, we might be considered kidnapping and extortionists.
We can
over-
release him from his bonds now.
Say what?
We can release him from his bonds.
But he's not going to get away very fast. He's still got a broken leg. The hell is that?
Sorry, me playing around
know
with a draw icon.
Oh, Carl. What are you drawing there, buddy?
I thought you were getting ready to draw a penis on there.
Yeah. Well, I'll wait more.
Healed. Unless somebody else wants
Okay.
to heal him.
I say take him to the guard. They can heal him. If they're going to just let him go, they can take care of it, and not on our
Well,
expense.
Do y'all think it might find us useful if like we heal him, let him go, but then on him and follow him, see if he takes to the people he's working for?
Well, we killed them. You may have missed that as well.
Yeah, no, I remember we killed him. I thought he was still working. Like I thought it was a bigger clan. Was that all? Was that the rest of the clan?
Commander. And he was part of the Swift Hands.
Watch him limp away.
I'm down for that.
I told you what I suggested. So beyond that, I don't got anything for you.
Is this what we see as the marketplace?
Yeah, so let me just right up here. So right up here, that's the northern gate that you entered, and then you went down the road, and you are currently down here in the marketplace. And here is that statue under construction, just to give you a little orientation. And so that's where you are right now.
Do I see like a little alley somewhere that I can see a couple kids kind of
Easy pedophile.
loitering?
Don't go
You're
all
looking
Pete
for
Wise
children?
Yeah, a little pederast here.
I'm looking for pickpocket kids so that I could maybe get information on a certain person
Heard the rat.
for like a copper or so.
Yeah, honestly, there's kids running all over the place.
So
All
did
right,
we just
I was trying to find the kids that are usually up to no good.
Well, since there's kids running everywhere, maybe we should just let a murderous thief go. Maybe turn him into a guard. Turn to the guards, and then whatever they do with him, they do with him.
I'll tell you what. I'll go ask one of these. Go, hey, one of the guards. Hey, are you familiar with a brigand named Llewellyn?
You talking about one of the city guards?
Yes.
They look. Do you have them with you?
Well, I gesture towards him where he's he's currently, with our group, and I ask them if they're familiar with this person who calls himself Llewellyn, who's a brigand.
Yeah. So they laugh at his obvious discomfort, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't know who this guy is. Is he supposed to be famous?"
He's under the impression that he knows the jailers here in Aerlynth, and that since we captured him as he and his band of brigands were trying to ambush our wagon train, he's been bragging about the fact that if we turned him over to the jailers here, that he'll be out before we know it.
Well, who knows? The jail isn't something that we particularly deal with ourselves. So, I mean, if he knows somebody, maybe it's his brother-in-law that works in the jail. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? He might be telling the truth. He just might be a liar.
Oh, we know he's a liar. There's no question of the fact that he's a liar, but
Take note that his pants, they are currently smoldering.
yes.
So, what are you trying to do? Or do you want to take him to the jail yourself? Or you want us to do it?
We'd like the proper way of turning him.
Yeah, this if it's proper to turn him over to you, we are happy to turn him over to you. We're pretty much done with him at this point. He doesn't seem to be willing to provide us any more valuable information. So, speaking for myself, I can't speak for my entire party, but I'm entirely done with him.
I agree.
Well, you know, we're heading that way anyway because we're going to be off duty soon, and we'll pass by the jail on our way back to the barracks, and we can turn him in. You said he was trying to attack this caravan.
Yes, he and a few more of his compatriots attacked our caravan, and we dispatched them. He managed to do a header off of a cliff and end up in his current state.
Okay, that's the story you're going with.
That is the truth of the story, my friend.
I'm not doubting you. I'm not doubting you.
But we allowed him to live. He gave us a little bit of information, but apparently we've either tapped him for what he knows or he's not willing to share anymore. So again, I'm quite done with him.
Well, if you want us to take him, we'll take him.
I say, we get him out of our
I say we fulfilled our contract of bringing him here alive.
Francis?
No objections at this time, Your Honor.
Gentlemen, the prisoner is yours. Obviously, he's a bit lame at this point, so
He's really lame.
Yeah.
We're not doctors, so what do we know? So they snatch him up and they start dragging him along, and he cries out in pain as they make him walk on his broken leg. And they start heading to the northeast down this. Come on, down this road here, and are soon lost in the crowds.
unless Francis wants to trail behind him and
I'm thinking about it. But no, I think I'll let it go.
You just kept wanting to dot his eye.
All right, and after a few minutes, you can't hear him screaming anymore.
It's the screams I can't sleep with at night.
So, we have to return in the morning to receive our 100 gold apiece.
150.
Yes.
Yes, 150 gold apiece.
Well, provided that everything checks out, you get 150. That your 50 is our bonus.
Okay. Well,
but the wagon master said, you know, as of right now, everything looks good. You guys did an excellent job, especially with the ambush. You know, it does not appear that there's any issues. So the wagon train will be uploaded and will be leaving tomorrow morning by the first bells. So like 9 o'clock.
What time is it
right
now?
It's late afternoon.
Okay.
Where's the nearest tavern and
Well, real quick, the note said to go to the marketplace.
Well, what I think I heard him saying was that he was reminding you that you were supposed to go and meet someone in the marketplace.
Yeah, Bruce, the sable dealer.
Right.
Yes.
Is the marketplace still open, or? How late are we in the afternoon?
Well, I'd say it's around 5 o'clock, and yeah, it's there's I mean, some caravans just showed up and started unloading their goods. So people
Still
like to come and
bustling?
rubberneck and see what's come in, and find out what they're going to be able to buy, and there's still a lot of things going on.
Well, let's see if we can find someone to direct us to Bruce the Sable guy.
I think it's Ruth.
Ruth.
Ruth,
Yeah,
whatever.
Jeez.
Ruth,
Ruth.
same thing.
Paladin
Ruth,
sucks the
sable
name.
dealer.
Is sable like horses?
It's
What's sable?
Or a fur.
it's a small rodent.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I find a nearby merchant and go, "Excuse me, good sir, can you direct me to Ruth, the sable dealer?"
And the guy you pick out, he's a portly old man, big sweaty basket weaver, I guess. Doesn't really matter, but he's like, yeah, she's over there to the left across the street from the church.
Is that the church?
Okay.
That would be the church.
To the left
And
of
I'd
the
like to
church.
I want to remind the group that he sent us to her to find Hunter the Hawk, his apprentice.
Correct.
Okay.
So she should be right here.
I was thinking right here.
I think Hawk is more of our last name, so Hunter Hawk.
Oh, so they're not the same person? Or they are the same person?
No, they're not the
Ruth?
same person.
We go to Ruth, and there you will find Hunter Hawk, my
Don't you guys
apprentice.
have the letter?
Yes.
Yeah. It says go to find the stall of Ruth the Sable dealer. There you'll find Hunter Hawk, my apprentice.
Okay.
So
So
again,
it's,
opposite of the church, so right in here, right?
I thought you said to the left of the church. I thought it would be here. So DM, where are we headed to here?
Okay, well, you guys are here, and he said to the left of the church.
So
So
that's to the right of the church. Damn it!
Yeah.
No, that's across the street from the church. It'd be that little building. How are y'all doing the clicking thing?
Okay, I wasn't gonna make this a big deal until you
That
guys
one,
made
right?
this a big deal.
Right there, right? This building right here.
I was just gonna say right here.
Where?
I didn't put every.
Okay, right there. Okay, left of the
I was-
church.
I'm not gonna go ahead and put every little stall and kiosk and everything in the marketplace. Just assume that this whole area right here, this whole spot, is like full of people and stalls and tents and everything being sold.
okay, we'll go to the
Okay.
church and just immediately to the left at the stall there.
Yeah,
Okay.
close enough.
Look, all I'm saying is you
The
said to,
crazy female and small little rodents. I think we're in the right spot.
We all just had like a nat 1 intelligence check.
wow. Oh,
If you
what I
guys
want
want
to
to
know
do grid coordinates, we can do that.
what I want to know is who the fuck put an X right there, thinking that was to the left of the church.
I don't know. I don't make.
I think they were thinking, looking like from the
Coming out
church
of
to
the
the
church, coming out of the church, that would be the left.
That's not what he said. He didn't say coming out of the church. It'd be to the left of the church. He said to the left of the church.
Anyways, so we're at Ruthless Sable Dealers, and what do we see? Damn it!
Oh,
Like fucking herding cats. I told
No,
y'all
they're
when I
actually
was doing
rodents.
this, it's the ADD group. We get distracted by the I half answer one question, you guys just ask another one.
Squirrel.
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 Okay, so we found Ruth the Sable Dealer.
Okay, yeah. So it seems like everybody is in the marketplace today, except the one person that, well, you're looking for Ruth the Sable Dealer. So, yes, you find Ruth the Sable Dealer, and she's not selling live sables. She's selling their skins.
Ugh.
But that's neither here nor there, because there she is,
And
trying to get you to
Hi.
buy sable fur.
And so
Evening.
we're looking for. Go ahead, Francis.
okay. I'm gonna use persuasion and ask her where her assistant Hunter Hawk is.
It's not her.
Oh Jesus Christ!
That's not the right. I rolled perception anyways, but fuck it, whatever.
Well, she looks at you strangely. He's not my assistant. He's been hanging around here for days, loitering, being a menace.
Well,
Hmm.
Can you tell us
we're waiting for
where
her.
your loiterer, the
If
loiterer?
you show us where he is, we could possibly get him out of your hair.
Well,
Not in nefarious purposes. We wish to talk to him about his master.
not too long ago, he not too long ago he took off running back towards the north gate, off in that direction. And she points down this road here.
Can you give us a good description of what he looks like?
Yeah, so she gives you a description of him, youngish man dressed in brown and green leathers, basically page boy haircuts, about 19 years old.
Okay. Well, I guess we should
Head that way.
head that way. See if we can find him.
Works for me.
All right.
By the way, Ruth, is anyone else familiar with him in this area?
He's rather well known. Yeah, Francis, I'm going to put you there.
It'll help keep me from being lost.
And you can tell us where you're going, where the party is going.
Before we walk off, can I do a perception check? See if I see anything arcanics being sold. Any like arcane market dealers.
Probably not.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, is there
Awesome.
anything in particular that you're looking for? Because if you can tell me that you're looking for something particular, I'll add 3 to whatever you roll, and perhaps it'll be there.
Any like potions.
Okay.
Any potion sellers. And that'd be a perception check.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Perfect.
What a roll.
Yeah, you're not noticing any potion sellers in the marketplace.
Okay.
But with a 7,
Yeah.
you fit in real well with this group.
And I gave him 3 extra because he mentioned something specific. So
All right. So do we want to wander off up this north path and start questioning people, see if we can find old Hunter Hawk?
Well, I mean, we got a fork in the road right here and up here, which we would have seen coming in. I guess we could go there and ask.
We can wander up there to each of those turns in the road and ask people if they know and have seen Hunter Hawk
And which way he went.
and which way did he go?
So Francis, okay. So is this where you're gonna do your first search?
That's where I would do my first search.
Okay, so everybody go ahead and roll diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Jesus.
Or persuasion in this case.
I don't. Where is diplomacy?
Is it not
It's
diplomacy?
persuasion.
Okay, I guess under persuasion.
I got a nat
No.
23.
Or an
I got a nat
investigation?
20.
Is it investigation? Is that what you want us to do?
Investigation is to search something specific.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
all
that's-
rolling or one person?
Diplomacy. If you're using diplomacy as diplomacy, it'd be persuasion.
Yeah.
If we're talking to people.
Yeah. I mean, there are so many people that come in through
Yeah,
here.
so-
It's not like we're going to find a track of prints or something to follow.
Persuasion. Well, I don't think Prince is going to be in this adventure. That being said, Carquin and Francis do find some people who saw Hunter not too long ago, and he was heading towards the northern gate. He seemed to be quite out of sorts, a little upset, and he was running quite frantically.
Starting to get in the feeling that he saw us and didn't want to be seen by us.
Well, we don't know what he was doing, but he did not seem very happy. He seemed pretty upset, and he was running.
So we need to go in this direction.
All right. Thank you for your time, sir or madam, whichever we talk to.
Non-binary citizen.
Jesus, can't get away from it even in a fantasy world.
Well, it technically is in a fantasy world, so
Yeah, well,
You ain't wrong.
a fantasy inside a fantasy. All right, so
move to the next position where you're going to do something, and if you're going to,
it's
I was going to do the same
if you're
thing.
going to
again,
ask,
so-
if you're going to ask people questions, then we'll go with persuasion.
Oh, now Grankle is very persuasive.
I'm moody. What can I say?
look at wasting all my high rolls on persuasion.
All right, so yeah, you got some people who are saying, "Oh yeah, that guy that you're talking about, what's his name?
Hunter.
Hunter.
The Hawk. Yeah, he ran through the gate. He ran outside of the city, and he was chasing somebody. Don't know what he was doing, why he was chasing him, but he was yelling, saying, "Come back here!" And yeah, he went out the gate.
Can you describe the person he was chasing?
I didn't see who he was chasing, but he was yelling, "You come back here!" And he was running, and he seemed pretty frantic.
All right. Thank you for your time, non-binary citizen.
Carl, you got to say that now on anytime you talk to anybody.
Me, non-binary citizen.
Sir, ma'am, or Zim.
Oh Jesus!
I guess we'll go out the gate in pursuit.
Okay,
What time do they close the gates? If they close the gates.
They do not close the gates unless it's a dire emergency. So
Okay.
With
All
our
right.
luck, it will be one.
so we don't have a map for outside the gate, but that's quite all right, because as you step outside the gate, and it's maybe 20 or 30 feet out the gates, you are standing just outside the north wall, and you are greeted by the peculiar sight of a freckle-faced young man yelling at an apple tree.
All
Oh,
right.
great.
I go up to the apple tree.
I'm gonna go up to the young man, seems how he's our person of interest.
I look up into the apple tree. What do I see inside the
Is-
apple tree?
Is this
Okay.
person yelling at the apple tree? Does he
Parkland?
match the description?
Parkland
Yes,
goes up
he
to the
does.
apple tree and says, "Hi, non-binary citizen."
Excuse me, non-binary citizen. Are you Hunter Hawk, non-binary?
So yeah, upon closer inspection, it's clear that this is the young man that you're looking for, and he is actually yelling at a pair of young children who have climbed a tree. It's a little boy and a little girl, and each one is about 10 years old, with matching red hair and homespun clothes. And the girl is nonchalantly eating an apple, and the boy is rifling through a intricately decorated leather satchel. And you you witness the following exchange. The young man is yelling in profound irritation, "You little demons! Give that back!" Nope. The little girl in the tree says, munching on the apple. "What do you give for this bag of junk?" The boy calls down. "What'll I give you? Bag of junk? Sure, come on down. I'll make you a deal. Give me back my things, and I won't skin you alive."
Young,
Right.
young
So,
man.
I'll step up. Pardon me, Hunter Hawk.
He starts in when you make yourself known to him, and he suddenly becomes very agitated. And did the dwarf send you? Oh no. Can you just look? I'm sorry. Could you come back in like half an hour, please?
Mr. Hunter, stand by. Francis,
Yes.
can you talk with him, please?
Oh, absolutely. I use my thieves' cant to talk to the children and attempt to get the bag back. And I just walk up to him and say, "Hey, this guy's important to us. Give us the bag back." And of course.
Jesus Christ.
Well, believe it or not, their attitude changes immediately, and they reply in kind and say, "Look, we acquired this fair and square. We cannot go back empty-handed. What will you give us in trade?"
I'm
I
guessing
offer
they're
5
replying to
silver.
thieves can't, so I have no idea what they're saying.
Oh, they said it in Thieves Camp?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I tell them, make me an offer.
5 gold?
Oh, you're out of your minds. I'll just cut you down out of the trees. Tell you what, I'll meet you halfway, 5 silver.
How about a full gold piece? That's fair market value.
You said so yourself. It was junk. So why don't I just walk back with you to your bosses and tell them that you're wasting time stealing junk from foppish people walking around on the streets, not even cutting a clean purse.
Now we're still doing can't, right?
Sure.
Look, you know the deal. This is junk until he pays.
8 silver final offer.
Okay, fine.
I overpaid.
Put the coins at the base of the tree and we'll drop this down.
Oh, you can trust me. Now I go ahead.
You know better than that.
I go ahead and put the coins at the base of the tree and step back.
And they throw all the stuff at Hunter Hawk, who quickly snatches it all up and starts to do an inventory.
And I assume they run off.
They quickly clamber down the tree, snatch up the coins, and are lost in the crowd.
All right. I turn to Hunter Hawk. That's 8 silver you owe me.
Oh, look, I cannot tell you how appreciative I am of what you've done. Look, I might actually survive this. Thank you. You just saved my Bahuki. Look, when we get to you are the guys I'm supposed to meet, right?
Yes, we've been sent by the dwarf.
From Lurden?
Yes. So Lurdan, when we get to the tavern, could you maybe not mention this at all, please?
Absolutely.
You mean your little adventure with the kids?
Yeah. I mean, you're only going to be shy 8 silver. That's simple. It's not complicated. Don't make it complicated.
So he's like, yes, look, I promise I will pay you back for what you and then some, because I owe you. You have really helped me out. Lurdan cannot know about this. I mean, I'm just an apprentice, and if he finds out that I had all of my stuff taken by some kids, I mean, I might never get full induction into the order.
The Order of the Symbolan Rangers?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Not to worry.
Well,
while you're
we have no
here,
intention.
you might as well be a guide for us as well, so we can navigate the city better.
That's why I'm here. I'm here to bring you to the meeting, and I am so excited to finally meet some real adventurers. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some real heroes and skilled warriors in the guild, but you, Master Lurdan, would not have asked you here if you were not something special. I mean, this is just a huge honor for me to be able to guide you to the tavern and let you see the city and get to meet you and learn some of the things that you guys have done, and maybe become a better ranger for all of that.
Well, Hunter, first things first. Is the tavern near the marketplace?
No, it's not near the marketplace, but if we go back to the marketplace, I can show you how to get to the tavern.
Okay.
Well, that's fine. We do, but we have to be back at the marketplace tomorrow before the bells sound, because we have a payday that is due us before the wagon train we rode in on leaves again.
Oh, that won't be a problem. I'm sure you'll have made your decision before the moon rises tonight. Once you hear what Lurdan has to say, that won't be a problem. You'll have all night to think about this, and then you can get your money, and then help the kingdom.
Well, lead on to the tavern.
Okay, so the first thing we need to do is go back to the marketplace.
Okay.
Well, that's quick. I mean, so.
Oh, did you want me to do it one at a time?
Nope, it's perfectly fine.
Ta-da!
Okay, so
Quick question for Hunter.
yeah.
This statue that's being cut.
Look, that right there, that's Albion's folly. You'll get more of the details when you talk to Master Lurdan, but Lord Albion is the king regent since the king's death, and he commissioned that statue a few months ago to honor his ascension to the throne. And if you ask me, it still isn't any bigger than his ego.
Well, okay.
And about that time, that fat old man that was the basket weaver or whatever we said he was, he steps up and he's very angry. And he's like, "You fool! Do you wish to end up on a work gang?" He motions in the direction of a chain gang, which happens to be marching through the tavern or the marketplace at that time.
So I take it the regent takes none too kindly to being referred to in anything less than a positive manner.
Oh, we honor and respect the regent. We do not want any trouble. He looks around nervously and then turns back to his wares.
Okay.
Understood.
All right. Well, Hunter, lead on.
So he takes you down this road.
Oh, that's me, right?
It can be. So he goes, "Look, this is a really this is probably the oldest part of the town right here. And if you look over there, that's EPUB's pawn shop. It's the least crooked place in town if you want to exchange your loot for coin. And it pays the fairest of all the rates.
Is that what's his name?
EPUB.
EPUB's pawn shop. EPUB's pawn shop.
Was EPUB's pawn shop a place where you grew up or something?
Oh no, I just thought you might like to know about that.
Oh. No, I mean out of character. I was asking you as.
No, I just thought you guys might like to know that there's a place you could exchange your stuff for money.
So it literally was not like a.
Hey,
No.
they got
I'm going to tell you. I'm going
It's
to
not
tell
a
you
place
right
like Vashnil.
now. No, EPUB. That's electronic publication.
Oh.
EPUB. EPUB's pawn shop.
So yeah, now then we're going to go down here. We'll go down this road here. And right there, stop. Hold on. I gotta show you this. If you look down here, that's where the docks are. You want to go down to the docks and check out the docks?
It's kind of already late in the afternoon. I think we should go to this meeting.
No problem. Look, so right over here, at the end of the street, right over here, is a place right here. That the place called Bartholomew's, and that used to be an underground gambling house until Trasker the Thumbless lost all his money at dice one night. So if you like to gamble, I know a couple of places, even though I'm not allowed to gamble until after my apprenticeship is over. So I can show you where these places are if you really want to know. I don't know if you guys are into gambling or anything
You're
like
killing
that.
me, Smalls. Take us to the pub.
Yeah, right.
Well, flighty, isn't he?
Squirrel.
He's really excited to meet you guys. So have you had it? What kind of adventures have you guys had?
We fucked some
I
shit.
seen him in the bedroom.
I'll start.
What did you say, Francis?
We're gonna go fuck some shit.
Apparently, I fucked your mom too. So.
Oh, I'll dot your eyes.
We played Thunder Tennis.
Okay, so you arrive just as the Red Pine Carillon begins to ring, signaling the start of the evening. And just 4 hours till sunset. And you see a battered, weather-worn sign of a rearing unicorn which hangs above the door. And it's pretty obvious why it's called the Bawdy Unicorn. It's a sturdy half-timber structure, and it's located in what Hunter has told you that is the Weaver's Quarter. And it's a surprisingly large dwelling with narrow windows and a red tile roof. And inside you can see that a few people have already started to sit around the dimly lit common area. And they're all looking for a hot meal and a cold beverage.
Okay.
And you're pretty sure that as time goes on, it'll get a little more boisterous. But for right now, it's pretty quiet. It's pretty calm. There's the smell of roasting meat in the air. You see a serving maid bring platters of food and drinks to a table. And, whoops, let me bring this young Yahoo down here. And so Hunter points to a stocky, red-haired dwarf who sits alone at one side of the room. And his demeanor is at first sullen. But one of you recognizes him from long ago.
Would recognize him. Which one of us?
I don't remember who we said recognized him or knew him.
Was it? I don't remember. Maybe it was me. I don't remember now.
Well, anyway, he stands up and waves. Welcome, my friends. Welcome, hail and well met. And he motions you over.
I thank the young man and say I guess we must go meet our employer.
We're here for.
He turns towards the bar and calls out, Raquel, lay out a full board and ale for everyone. Bring out the good stuff. I'll know the difference.
Yeah. It is nice to meet someone who knows a good ale.
Sit and relax.
You want to join us?
I just did.
Gimbal.
Oh.
Do what?
You want to move your character to join us at this table?
Yeah, I thought I told you my internet went down. I'm trying to get it back up.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Sorry, I'm still listening.
Oh, okay.
Kein Problem. You are sitting around a table with Lurdan Crookback. He engages in some pleasantries. I hope your travels were not too difficult, uneventful.
Yeah, just one bandit group to worry about. Or I should say, no longer have to worry about.
And he laughs a loud, raucous laugh. So the blonde, buxom Raquel arrives shortly after, and she's smiling flirtatiously. Distributes a platter of roast rabbit, wild greens, some cheeses, and ale for everyone.
Thank you, good lady.
Good baby, looking good.
Oh, where did Hunter go?
Are you asking that question?
Yes, where did Hunter took off rather precipitously.
He has work to do.
Understood. Day's job is not done until the day is over.
Well, he's an apprentice, so his hours are long, and he's got a lot of work.
Indeed.
He's a bit of a bonehead.
Don't say.
Yeah, well,
We swap knowing glances with each other and kind of chuckle.
I just
But he
comment
has-
that most 19-year-olds are.
He's got potential.
They all do
When they're young, dumb, and full of cum.
So eat, drink.
Can we be merry as well? I'd personally rather be a.
I'm not going to get into your personal life.
Be merry if you want to. I mean,
So it was Gimbal who had known Lurdan from the past.
okay, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, Jax is brought back.
I think that was gnomish.
What happened?
You sure that's not gnomish?
It sounds like you're trying to rub one out.
I'll let Gimbal furnish any details, but sometime back, Lurdan and the gnome had conducted an adventure together. It was short but profitable. And he also tells you that he has heard tell of your valor and success in the Quasquetan affair.
Well, we had a quite the adventure with that. We are, however, missing still a member of our party. She was taken by a group of goblins, and it's a young elven mage that we would really like to be able to find at some point. But we're here at your service.
Well, I can't help you. I can't help you with your elf problem right now.
It cleared your voice up a little bit.
Yeah, can't help you with your elf problem right now. But when this is all said and done, if there's anything I can do, I will.
Much appreciated.
So he looks around furtively and suspiciously at the rest of the group, at the rest of the patrons in the bar, and he lowers his voice. Fair warning. This is a dangerous conversation. You will be in danger just for listening to me. This kingdom is dying.
Okay.
I have seen the portents. Takes a drink from his flagon before continuing. But I don't need the portents to tell me what is obvious. A year ago, the rightful king, King Aquitaine, was killed. His brother, Baron Lord Albion, ascended to the throne. No one believed that this was happenstance. There are some of us who believe this was orchestrated by the Duke, and I could lose my head just for uttering those words. And he would be king today if it were not for the fact that one survivor of the royal family was rescued from the wilderness and is now in the castle as we speak. That is a long tale, and I won't belabor your ears with the details, but suffice it to say that the king was killed doing his duty. And his wife, the queen, and their daughter, Princess Anina, were supposed to be killed with him. But the princess survived, rescued out of the wilderness by the king's bodyguard, Eldo Trace, who carried her 50 leagues back to the kingdom. She now resides in a strange slumber in the castle. No one has been able to wake her from this. And as long as she lives, the regent can never be the true king. But not long ago, a strange wild man came out of the woods, claiming he knew how to wake the princess. And all that was required were certain mystical herbs and 2 gills of dragon's blood. Well, the magical herbs are easy to come by, but the dragon's blood, that is the crux of the matter. So what I'm asking you to do is to take up the quest and find some dragon's blood so we can wake the princess and depose the usurper king and restore the kingdom to the rightful heir.
You can have some of my blood.
Aye, my friend, if it were only that easy. But what we need is full-blooded dragon's blood.
He didn't specify what kind of dragon, did he?
Is there
Dragon's blood.
Fair enough.
is there a known lair of a dragon in these parts?
Well, that is the first problem, isn't it? I myself do not know where you can find a dragon, and there hasn't been a dragon sighted in these parts for 2 centuries. At least, I don't think there is someone alive who's seen one, and I've been around for a while. However, there are a few leagues north of the city an old hermit, a wise woman named Pratchett, and I think she might be able to help you locate a dragon. But to persuade her, that will be a difficult task in and of itself, because you need to go with someone that she trusts. And she doesn't trust me.
And who does she trust?
Let me guess.
Oh, she doesn't know Hunter from a hole in the ground.
Oh.
No, I think you might want to talk to Eldo Trace, the man who brought the princess out of the wilderness.
Where can we find Eldo Trace?
Well, he is now working as a groom in the castle.
Okay. Unbeknownst.
Okay, out of character. I'm thinking of groom as in someone getting married.
No, he's talking about someone who grooms horses.
Yes.
Okay.
He when he came out of the wilderness, the Duke was going to execute him for failing to protect the royal family. But he was so well loved for saving the princess that the people revolted and saved him from the gallows. So, as punishment, he was demoted from being the royal bodyguard to being the royal groom. So now he takes care of the horses.
Would he, if we made ourselves known to him, would he be willing to speak with us?
Well, that I don't know.
And how difficult would it be to gain access to Eldo Trace?
My question is there a place where we can get access without making it obvious that we're getting close to him.
Well, I can do a disguise. I can disguise myself.
I mean, I can turn into an animal if that's what it takes to get closer.
I could turn invisible. Or turn one of you invisible.
Got many
Yeah, but
Okay.
that doesn't last long.
Got many ways to do it.
Well, access to the castle is only possible if you are a member of the royal soldiery, if you are a member of the army, or if you have a permit from one of the guilds to do work inside the castle.
What kind of guilds are nearby that would have access to the castle?
Well, there's the Artisans Guild, there's the Masons Guild, there's the Carpentry Guild. There's, if you can make it or whatever, there's a guild for it. But can you become a member of the guild? I don't know. I can't be a member of the guild. Look at me.
So would the Prince Regent be willing to meet with a messenger from another duchy? I guess. My dad is a duke, and I do have the clothes, and I can play the part. And I can arrange to have a horse so that I have to drop the horse off to the groomsmen while I go see him, and merely discuss perhaps a trade agreement or something like that.
That would be interesting. So, do you accept my my request to take on this quest?
What do we get in return?
Well, first of all, you'll restore the honor of the kingdom, and I'm sure that the princess will bestow upon you riches beyond your imagining. But in addition to that, the regent has offered a boon. Anything that you ask will be granted, provided it does not destroy the kingdom.
I'm in.
That's an interesting dilemma.
Gentlemen, what say you?
Well,
Now, if you wish to give it the night to think, fair enough.
well, I've seen the evidence of said regent's benevolent rule.
I am, being that I am what I am all about reestablishing lawful rule, lawful and proper rule to this kingdom. And I, for one, say I'm in.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I guess we're all in. Now we just need to figure out how to get into the castle.
So, remembering that we've accepted this quest, we do have one other matter of compensation that we had to take care of in the morning.
Is this a place where we can get that you would recommend getting lodging?
This is a good place. They've got good food, good beer, and relatively safe lodgings.
Raquel's got a tight little ass.
She's got great tracts of land.
She says huge
tracts of land.
huge tracts of land. Well, sir, it appears you have you have our attention and our willingness to restore the kingdom to its rightful heir. I think we'll enjoy some more food and drink and purchase some lodging for the evening, and can discuss further tomorrow morning after we receive our compensation for our services to the wagon train that brought us here.
Fair enough. But keep in mind, if you decide to stay here, the Rangers will be taking care of the bill.
All right, we will be staying here.
Yes, indeed.
That settles it.
It is agreed upon then. Do I need to draw up a contract?
My word is my bond.
I'll drink to that.
Once you're paying the beer, we'll do the slaying. I mean, capturing the, yeah, getting the stuff. Yeah, that's it.
I don't mind being a delivery boy.
All right.
Is the fair Raquel is she more than just a barmaid?
No, I'm afraid you can't get that sort of service here. However, there are some establishments in town that will cater to that sort of thing.
Well, we can discuss that later. I'll continue to fill my belly, and I feel the need to rest.
Very well, then. Then, if you don't have any other questions, I will take my leave and see what that ne'er-do-well Hunter Hawk is up to.
Well, before you go, I do have one little question. Is there a place where you can purchase a nice young elven lass for the night?
There are several. Now, if you're looking for quality, then I would recommend Teacup Sally's.
Teacup Sally's. And where exactly is Teacup Sally's?
You really want to go there?
The one place you didn't prepare.
See, no, this is the thing. I spent quite a bit of time preparing for this one. And I can't believe you guys want to go there. And this was unprompted. You guys want to go to Teacup Sally's. He gives you directions.
Well, fantastic. I guess I'll join Carquin because I'm a little interested in seeing what kind of fine young elven lasses that there are to partake in.
I mean,
oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go. Let's go to Teacup Sally's.
Let's go to Teacup Sally's.
So if
Who's
it's
going to the movie?
How did I know that you would prepare something like that, dude?
well, you did spend 70 gold whoring before we left the last place, so.
Yes, I did. Pouring and drinking.
I only spent
okay,
20.
with that nice sheep, huh?
Mhm.
Hey,
He's
the women beat the sheep. I'm done with the sheep.
Yeah, because sheep lie.
They're bad.
Yeah, they're bad. Meh.
Hello, kind of horn.
What Lurdan told you before you decided to go off into the night was that Teacup Sally's is a brothel / casino.
Of course.
Oh boy.
And the directions were easy to follow, and now you find yourself and so there you are. You are standing outside of the doors of Teacup Sally's.
Well, so Francis, are you up for some whoring?
Francis is always
Or-
up for whoring
or gambling.
and drinking.
No, I'm up for drinking and whoring. I'm not up for gambling. I mean, it's a bit of a gamble to
Because
whore
gambling
and
would be
drink, but
immoral.
what as my bio says, my weakness is of a carnal nature, not.
Mine is just the vices of the city, especially drink.
My problem is that I usually I usually resort to violence in the end.
Oh wow!
I think-
Okay.
That's
I think the biggest problem is that you guys are all just standing outside
I'm
the
going
brothel.
to the door. I mean,
we're going in.
We're going in. We're not just standing out here. It's time to go in and party.
open the door.
All right. So you step in.
I'm guessing this is the guy right here that's trying to meet us first.
Yes. Well, if you could all stand on the other side of the desk, please.
Wow.
They're impatient. They heard of your fine establishment and are just so eager to see beyond.
Yes. Yes. So the person that stands before you is Flirt Longbottom. I am Flirt Longbottom. He's a halfling. And he eyes you very judgmentally.
Really?
I know. I just came in from out of town. I haven't had time to really brush my hair yet.
Look, Mr. Longbottom, here's the deal. We're looking for some fine young elven lasses to bathe and generally take care of us for the evening.
Yes, yes. So, if you would, please sign the register and pay the fee.
And the
And
fee
what's-
is?
The fee is 17 gold, and it's all you desire.
Done and done.
Deal.
Done.
Hold on. Let me.
Be advised, there is no murder is prohibited. Other than that, do as you wish.
Unless the only murder that might happen is me murdering someone with his dick.
We'll murder that pussy. I'm gonna have to edit a bunch of this out.
I think
No.
I'm gonna regret creating this.
Oh dear lord.
Whoops.
Whoops.
How much does it cost to just gamble?
Oh no, the lights went out.
Gosh.
The night the lights went out in Georgia. All right, I've subtracted my 17 gold.
Two.
If you wish to gamble, we will take you to the Salon, where you can play Ferdian Gambit, and you must deposit.
I'll be making a deposit, all right.
Your entry fee is your initial stake, but you may deposit more if you wish to gamble more.
I'll say again, Mr. Longbottom, the only thing I'm gambling on is a piece of ass.
I'll put up 50 gold.
Well, if everyone pays their 17 entrance fee, if you wish to gamble, you'll have 17 gold to gamble with, and then once you're in the gambling salon, you can deposit more.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I'm
take
just-
us to the ladies.
I'm looking for a bath.
First, I would ask that you all go to the armory, which he points to over here, so you can deposit your arms. Weapons are not allowed in the establishment.
I have no weapons.
All right.
I'm gonna feel like we're gonna be in that situation and where we just start pulling out weapons and just like, how many do you got in there?
This is going to take a while.
Okay, so I'm going to ask the question straightforward. Is everyone going to give up everything? Is anyone going to try to secret like a dagger or something hidden on them?
Nope.
now that you put it that way, nope.
Nope. Don't think so.
I'm not. I'm handing all my weapons out. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I will be keeping a
I will keep my
poison
spell
needle.
component pouch though, but that's just
You'll
a
be
little
keeping-
pouch that looks like a little purchase string.
What did you say you'd be keeping, Francis?
A poison needle. That is tucked into my belt.
Okay.
Hey, that's just a sewing needle so you can repair your clothes, isn't it right?
Well, it's in a hidden compartment. I'm a rogue.
I'm a walking weapon. I'm not concerned.
Okay, so you turn in what you turn in. Everybody gets a receipt for the weapons that they turned in.
Here's my scimitar,
And
my 4 spears.
A receipt? Hell, it's a scroll.
That's right.
My hunting trap.
it's like a Walgreens receipt.
Yeah.
And so basically, the what Flirt Longbottom told you when you signed in and paid your fee was that you have the protection of the Madam Sally, so you should not fear to be attacked, and if you do breach the etiquette of the house, you will face the consequences. So please respect the rules so you can eat and drink and partake of the delights of the flesh to your heart's content. And whatever it is that you wish, it probably exists in the house. Whatever your predilections are, man, woman, or animal, we will acquire it for you.
Where's the elven hose?
This young lady right here says, please follow me and I will show you to your room. Now, see, here's where it gets a little complicated. There isn't upstairs. Is everyone going upstairs?
That's where the rooms are, where the baths and the hose. And the boats and the
I'll be
hose.
going to the gambling room.
Okay.
Frickin' gnome's gonna go gamble while we go get laid.
So
Well, then again, have you seen the note? He's a little.
I guess a Fuego's
I don't know how.
go upstairs with us. I guess.
Oh yeah, he's
Y'all
down
gotta tell
here.
me when he plays next week and tell him he caught something.
That's right. Tell him, hey, dude, I'm sorry you picked up a little gonorrhea. The clap.
Well, for simplicity's sake, he's gonna hang out with the gnome.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. He didn't get laid because he didn't show up to the game.
That's right.
That's his punishment.
All right, so I'm gonna try something here, which is you guys are pushing me to the limit.
Splitting the party up. We're already breaking rule number 1. Never split the party.
Hey, we were told we could trust Teacup Sally.
I heard there was quality woman here.
Yeah. The little elven gash.
We're going to hell. We're horrid.
All right.
On a
Dungeons and
bus.
Dragons, 'cause- oh my gosh.
We're taking turns driving that bus straight to hell.
Oh, way to hell.
You're making at my computer lag.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet.
I'm having regret already. The goddess says we're bad. We're being bad.
Is she laughing at the process?
Oh yes, laughing hysterically.
Okay.
I'm surprised she's still sitting up straight. She's probably laughing so hard.
She's laughing at us being dumbasses.
All right.
It's like we're yelling, "Where's all the elven hoes at?" Like the guy going, "Where's all the white women at?"
Where's all the
From
black
Blazing
women at?
Saddles.
I think we got chicken noodle soup. No. Sorry.
I didn't know we had to go to the whorehouse to get chicken noodle soup.
Hey,
Hey, if that's what you really want,
They'll get it
Hey.
for you.
freaky deaky.
they will make that happen.
Feed me some chicken soup after my bath, then you can go down on me.
Okay. Well, I got to turn on the fog.
Log.
Can't have you seeing everything.
Oh, she's shy.
And here I thought you were getting ready to be kinky.
I'm always kinky. I can always ask her to baa like a sheep.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't. It's not a sheep.
It doesn't break your oath.
Can you bleat like a sheep, baby? What?
We don't have to go upstairs.
Okay. We're just gonna get freaky on the stairs.
What the heck?
Roll for acrobatics.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so no, what? So what the lady says, you don't have to go upstairs. Just follow me down this hallway.
All of us are just the horse seekers.
Everyone can go down the hallway.
All right.
And roll for initiative.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so the lady says, okay, so in this, but through these doors is the salon where you can gamble. So if you would like to gamble, please go into the salon.
Okay.
All right, Gnome and Fuego. Y'all go gamble. We're gonna go whoring. We're gonna go whoring.
Where did my girl go?
Right there.
She is.
Just
She was
on top of her.
Francis couldn't wait. He got busy
Wait.
quick.
I jumped on the first
Francis is impatient. Mm-hmm.
Through these doors is the smoking salon. So if you would like to smoke and read and relax and enjoy conversation, that's the door you can go through.
One thing, good lady. Where's the whores?
Oh, dear Lord.
Good luck with the editing.
I think she just said that this is a place where we could find some if we want to smoke as well.
I'm not interested in smoking. I don't want to smoke. I want to bang.
I don't think any of you are understanding what's being said here.
Okay, so
What's at the top up there? Is that
Who-
the baths?
you remember how we said there was never a toilet in
Yeah.
a setting?
Is that a toilet?
Is that a toilet?
That's a toilet.
Where are the white women at?
So,
We are going to hell.
good sir, you are requesting a young elf lass.
There's two of us that are requesting young elf lasses. There's the drow and dirty-minded dragonborn here.
So she walks to this door right here and says, if you would like to enjoy the company of a nice young elf girl, please go ahead and enter.
I shall enter. I close and lock the door behind me.
Okay, and so we'll go ahead and give you some privacy.
Assume you have some other elven lasses.
In this door, behind this door, if you would like to partake.
Indeed, I would.
If any of y'all roll a nat 1 on a performance, I say you catch something.
You just happen to have her twin sister.
Oh, nice.
And we'll give you some privacy.
Oh, chicka bow wow.
Okay.
Francis,
Me.
what sort of young lady are you looking for?
She
This is
has
his-
to be. She's
You
gotta
say
have
he?
a great big titties.
Great big titties.
He's not
We have a woman
not
who's 7
particular
feet
in
tall.
species. He just wants some big titties.
And a big
You said you have a woman who's 7 feet tall.
Death by snoo snoo.
That's what I'm about to say. Death by snoo.
I like big
What a way
gals.
to go, though.
I like big gals. You got a big gal, real tall.
Right through this door.
Damn. He knew.
Oh my gosh!
She is the best.
You want
I want her to cradle me like a baby. And
I hope
talk-
it's not. I hope
But
it's
she
not
can.
I want her to cradle me like a baby and just stroke my hair. Tell me how pretty I am.
Hey, Francis, we said you were paying per pound earlier.
Death by
Holy
snoo
cow.
snoo.
Well,
Clark was over there standing by the door still. He's what to do.
He's shy.
Okay. So for the gambling. Oh my god.
I think they need to roll performance first.
I didn't
Maybe
populate,
more.
I didn't populate this room with people because honestly, I didn't think you guys were going to show up here today.
honestly thought probably everybody would be interested in whoring.
Francis, you roll 12.
14 total. Performance. There it is.
What are you rolling
Uh-oh.
for?
Oh, Parkland.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got to roll performance. Hold on a second.
I couldn't get it up.
He
You
got
guys actually want to roll this? Knowing how notoriously poorly you roll, you were going to roll for this?
Why not?
I was
Why?
just going to have you, I was just going to have it as a given. You guys, no matter how long it takes, you finally get to the destination.
Oh, there we go.
Except for that.
Gosh.
Oh, that's
They-
a
I think-
+5, so it actually is a 7.
Oh, there you go.
Still not good. Oh,
Well, because we're
Well,
looking
the
at
good thing is you paid your entrance fee, so you can try as many times as you need to.
that's what I was getting ready to do. There we go.
He's still holding up strong.
I started slow and picked up speed.
I'm good, right? I was successful.
Successful.
Yeah, at
All right,
the end
Parkland.
of
I
the
think you
night,
can do better than 2. What is it? I can't see it. What is it?
Wow, performance
Okay.
issues.
so for
Hey,
the gambling tonight's
I didn't go
tonight's
for it
game.
when you did. I had my pipes were a little over full.
I'm sure you guys are going to be good in the end.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go, Paul.
And you know, she almost falls in love.
oh, almost.
Almost.
If she wasn't a whore, she'd fall in love. So what's it?
Okay, so to the gambling.
Yes,
Okay.
the gambling.
You guys are just going to keep going. All right, just so you know, over here in the gambling salon, you've got these doors over here. That's the where you'll exchange your money. That's the cashier's cage. And tonight's game is Ferdian Gambit. And the way we play this is you bet your money, and then you say high or low. And then you'll roll a die. You'll roll a d20. And then your opponent will have to roll either higher or lower than your result. And you are able to add or subtract your dexterity bonus from your roll. But you have to call high or low before you roll.
Okay. And you get to pick to add or subtract before or after roll.
You have to say whether or not you're going to apply that before you roll. Because you're just gonna roll a straight d20, and then we'll manually add or subtract from that.
Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to get my character sheet out so I can see what my dex is. Core. My dex is plus -1. All right. I'm gonna get so I get to start off with 17 gold, what we paid to begin with.